It was a busy week last week, so you may have missed this. A jury awarded more than $70 million to a woman who said Johnson & Johnson's talcum baby powder caused her ovarian cancer.
More than 2,000 similar suits are pending nationwide, including some here locally. Mark Geller is an attorney in some of those cases. And Mark, this catches people's ear because if you've ever had a baby in your life, you use baby powder and you hear Johnson & Johnson and you start to worry. So clear that up for us. Who should pay close attention to this?
The people who should pay the most attention are women who use it for cosmetic and hygienic use on a daily basis.
Okay.
Those are the people that are most at risk.
Over a
long-term
use. So someone using it for babies, you're not going to use it that long.
The baby should be okay. Once again, it's the exposure for hygienic and cosmetic use over a long period of time. That's what causes the ovarian cancer. Well, that's what the studies say. Show the ovarian cancer.
Yeah. Okay. Mark, we also hear about these suits out there that we just mentioned as we were starting the segment, and a lot of people might kind of perk up and say, wait a minute, I need to sign up for this as well. Should they? Is this something a lot of people should inquire about, or how do you go about determining your involvement?
Well, first of all, if you don't have a family history of ovarian cancer, and then all of a sudden you have ovarian cancer is almost always lethal. If that's happened at that point, you really should do an investigation. And it's going to require a team of experts. It's going to require gathering a lot of medical records and doing an in-depth investigation into this material.
Okay. So, of course, this huge verdict always catches the attention. It is on appeal. Did it surprise even you as someone who works in this field?
Frankly, no, and the reason is because Johnson & Johnson was aware of this risk. They knew of this risk for 20-plus years. And when a jury hears that, and they hear that, okay, they've known of the risk for quite a while, and they've taken no steps to warn the public. At that point, then, it does not surprise me that a jury would look at that and say, that's not right.
So maybe punitive rather than just, or isn't punitive when it's like a punishing verdict?
That's correct, even though in this case, I believe it was all compensatory, but yes.
Really?
Right.
So, also, a lot of baby powders now do not contain talc, right? It's cornstarch, or is that correct?
That's correct. And cornstarch powder has actually been shown to have no known risk of cancer at all.
Okay.
So cornstarch powder is actually safe.
Okay.
And that's something that you should use if that's the way you want to, if you want to use it for those purposes.
Got it. So you need to turn around the bottle.
Yeah, so where do you see some of these cases going from here? Do you see more coming about, or what?
I think as the public becomes more aware of this issue, there's going to be more cases like this. There have actually already been 3 verdicts. 2 were for over $70 million, and 1 was for $55 million. So I expect this to continue, and I expect more litigation to continue as people become more aware of this and want to get to the bottom of it.
Have you seen a lot of interest from the Memphis Mid-South area? Or?
Well, our firm has about 23 cases, which we're investigating, and we're trying to, like I discussed before, we're getting a team of experts, and we're trying to get the records and to determine the association that we see between the use of talc and the ovarian cancer. So there is some interest, and we hope that word gets out and people do take notice and try to take action.
Well, now the audience who needs to take action or potentially pay attention now knows, so thank you very much. It certainly does strike a blow for consumer protection, at least warning companies.
All right, Mark. Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much.
Glad to have you here.
All right.